Good morning, Year 1. This week in maths we are going to be beginning a new topic, and our learning intention for today for this new topic is to recognise 3D shapes. So let's have a look at some of those. My first one that I've got here is something you might find at home. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at it from all angles. Now, I wonder if you can, first of all, remember what a face is, because all 3D shapes have different parts to them, and the first part I want to talk about is a face. So can you remember which part of this 3D shape is the face? That's right, it is these sometimes flat, sometimes curved parts of the shape. So, how many faces do you think this shape has? It has 1, 2, 3. 3 faces. Now, my next question to you is, I wonder if you can remember what the name of this shape is. That is right. This is called a cylinder. The next shape I want to show you looks like this. Have a look at it from all the different angles. Okay, now that I've reminded you what the face is, can you try and tell me how many faces this shape has? Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Were you right? Now, I wonder if you can now tell me what the name of this shape is. This shape is called a cuboid, and it's a little bit different to the cylinder in the sense that it has only got flat faces. Do you remember the cylinder had 2 flat faces and 1 curved face, but this cuboid only has flat faces. The final shape I want to show you is this one. Have a look, Year 1. How many faces does this shape have? If you said 1 face, you are absolutely right. It has just got 1 curved face, and we call this shape a sphere. Now, this next part of the lesson, we will be talking about turns. Now, have a look at my cylinder. My cylinder is the right way up. What do you think would happen if I were to turn this cylinder a half turn? Where do you think it will end up if I give it a half turn? Let's give it a go. Okay, have a look. I have turned this cylinder around half a turn and it is now upside down. So what do you think would happen if I were to continue turning it another half turn? That's it, it ends up where it started. Now, think about my next question, Year 1. What if I were to turn this cylinder a quarter turn? Now think back to when we did fractions. This might feel like a long time ago now, but imagine, what do you think a quarter turn looks like? So a quarter would be half of a half turn, so it would look like this. What do you think a second quarter turn in the same direction would look like? Like that. 2 quarter turns make a half turn. What do you think would happen if I gave it another quarter turn in the same direction? And 1 more quarter turn, where do you think I'll end up? back to where I started. So a challenge question for you, year one, is how many quarter turns do I need to make before my cylinder ends up in the same position it started in? And my second challenge question to you is, can you tell me which direction I was going in? Was I going clockwise, so the same way that a clock goes, or was I going anti-clockwise, the opposite direction to a clock?